Kian. You are my best friend and the love of my life. I've never told you this before, but shortly after the night we met, our sophomore year of college, a thought creeped into the back of my mind that you might very well be my future husband. Well, here we are almost 8 years later, and today that little inkling has come true. I remember the first time I realized that I loved you was during a random night our senior year, when you went on a monologue about why you were a moral relativist and why Marcus Aurelius' Meditations was your most foundational text. I thought to myself, I can listen to this man speak about his passions for the rest of my life. That thought still holds true, despite it not always seeming that way when you talk about a new programming language or what's going on in Russia. Our relationship has been the most beautiful, love-filled experience I have ever had, with a whole lot of ups and fortunately very few downs. We have lived in 3 apartments, traveled to 8 countries together, raised 2 kittens, and have earned 4 degrees. Yet our relationship cannot be summed up by a simple checklist of accomplishments or places we've been. It's the everyday where my love for you has flourished over the last 6 years. It's coming home to you laying on the couch with Callie on top of your chest. It's our Friday night meal at the end of a long work week. It's our Saturday morning talks with your parents while we drink coffee and laugh. It's the way you can talk me down from almost any ledge I find myself on, and it's your unwavering support through life's challenges. I want to keep living this life, falling in love with you a little bit more every day for the rest of our lives. I vow to always stand by your side no matter what life may throw at us, to never go to bed angry, to keep loving you even when I feel like screaming at you, to laugh with you every day, and to keep speaking our made-up language of random little sounds to each other. But most of all, I vow to be your true companion for the rest of our lives. I love you, and I'm so thrilled to be your wife.
That was good.
Give me your finger. Give me your finger. There you go. All right.
You're right. It's very cold.
Yeah, your finger's gotta warm up.
And I have more pages than you. Justine, there's absolutely no chance I get through these vows without laughing. We're just rarely that serious with each other, so we're both out of our element here. But that's essentially our relationship, right? We're always laughing, joking, and smiling. So I don't think laughing through our vows is that bad, since we'll be spending the rest of our lives laughing together anyway. Looking back, I'm amazed we're here now, but also utterly unsurprised. There were so many reasons this shouldn't have happened. When we started dating in college, we even agreed to stop after graduation because I was moving to Central Asia, and a long-distance relationship would be ridiculous. But of course, we didn't do that nonsense. We kept dating, even with a 9-hour time difference. Then after Tajikistan, we thought we'd have to continue long distance because the only way for us to be together was for me to get into a specific grad school in Boston. And what were the chances of that happening? But of course, it did. Although even then, we couldn't get too excited since you were starting your PhD in Florida, and there was no way I could do grad school remotely. But then a global pandemic happened, and I moved into your 100 square foot apartment in Providence. And then we moved down south together to get our first apartment in the Panhandle, where regrettably we still are. Even then, even in Florida, we always thought I might have to leave, because how could I start a career in Tallahassee? But of course, I never left you. I have no intention of doing so. So much has happened these past 6 years, but honestly, they've passed by incredibly easily. But why was it so easy? It shouldn't have been. Considering everything we've been through, it should have been harder. But that's exactly why I love you so much. It's just so easy to do so. It's easy to laugh with you, to adventure with you, to play video games with you. It's been easy to spend my life with you. And I know spending the rest of my life with you will be too. In our 6 years together, we got engaged in Greece, adopted a cat, adopted a second cat, traveled to countless countries together, and are now getting married on the trip we've been dreaming of since we first started dating. With all that said, though, I do want to promise a few things to you, since we need to be serious for just a bit longer. I promise to always support you, be there for you, and make you feel safe. I promise to always respect you, which won't be that hard since you'll be the Dr. Stryker in our family, and I'm so incredibly proud of you for that. I absolutely promise that our adventures will never end. We have so many countries to see together still. I also promise, albeit with some hesitation, to keep helping you find your phone, which you'll lose a few times every day for the foreseeable decades and or quarter century. Most importantly, though, I promise to never stop loving you or laughing with you for the rest of my life. But I know that none of these promises are going to be at all hard to keep, because you and I fundamentally do not understand that it's supposed to be harder than this to be in love.
I love you. Oh my god, you made me cry. Oh my god, wow. You really showed me up, didn't you?
No, I thought yours was good. I forgot. Yeah, take that off. There we go.
I love you.
Love you too.